Well, folks, if you're going to spend money on something, it might as well be something you actually like. That's what I always say. That's where the Club Random merch store comes in. That's right, get yourself a cozy hoodie. Look at this. This is really well designed. That's right, get yourself a cozy hoodie to snuggle away your sorrows or some new Club Random shirts. Look at all this shit I have. To attract a partner with similar interests and live happily ever after. I've seen crazier rom-coms, so head over to clubrandom.com and bring home some random. If you're hiring, here's good news. You can now review all of these resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that instantly shows you the most interested qualified candidates first. And today, you can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/random. Their matching technology helps find qualified candidates fast, and the ones who are actually interested in the job rise to the top. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. I might run for the door if you touch my calf like you did Ivanka, but that's it.
Oh, I'm not allowed to touch people.
Weirdly, I think that too.
That's a dream. Really? About me or you?
About you.
Jesus Christ.
Well, Andy, today's episode, I've been transported to the chair as opposed to my usual entrance where the gold diggers, two on each side, bring me in.
Oh, they do?
Remember the gold diggers on the Dean Martin show?
No.
No?
No.
You don't remember Dean Martin?
Well, yeah, but we're about the same age, I think.
No, I'm 10 years older, I think.
Older?
Well, yeah.
Because you look younger than me.
I don't know about that. What, you're 60?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 70.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So I always looked up to you. I get it now.
Well,
no, but I really always did. Remember, I was always so excited to be on your show when I was on youth radio and you had your little shows.
I know you've been through the mill and put yourself in the mill, and we can get to that. But
I love working at a good mill.
But like from the beginning, you always were like, when you were there, you were one of the best as far as like a comic actor.
I don't like talking in the past like was one of the, I still feel like I am.
Well, then do something now.
I'm trying.
Yeah. No, you're still very employable. In fact, it's a great story. It's all, this country fucking loves redemption.
A good
they
comeback.
Suck its dick like it's Harry Reams in 1978.
Dangling right here down to my knees. So look, we're doing that. They've been shooting this movie on me. They're here now somewhere. They wouldn't let them in. You guys wouldn't let them in here, which is fine.
Shooting a movie about you.
Me, for 6 years, over 6 years. It's called The Little Angel Clown That Cries.
But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about get apart.
Oh, okay.
Do what you do.
Yeah, you're right.
That's different.
I agree. Well, I've been talking to Pauly Shore about doing because that was my first big fucking studio movie, really big movie in the Army now. Do you remember that? You forgot. It's so long ago.
Of course.
But it was Pauly Shore and I thought, what if we did In the Army Now again? Because we're at the same kind of war now that movie was about.
That's
20 years. Isn't that interesting? And we should write that movie and we could be generals, or I don't know why.
You should. I shouldn't, but you should. Somebody involved in your life. I'm not sure I was crazy about the first one. No. Yeah.
I know.
But when you were on like the Ben Stiller, that's my Andy Dick of all time, because that was like a tour de force every week. First of all, the show itself.
Yeah.
I watched it like fairly recently, like 6 or 7 years ago. Maybe 10 years ago. They showed it on some
Comedy
cable
Central
channel.
or something.
I don't know. I don't think it was that, but maybe yes, it was.
Or Tubi or Pluto.
No. I think it was pre that.
Yeah.
It was regular old cable TV.
Yeah.
And boy, do they stand up, and boy, are they funny. And you and Bob Odenkirk and Sarah.
Jean Garofalo.
And Jean Garofalo. What a, they talk about the Mel Brooks, that Woody Allen writer's room. This was like a little of that. I mean, it was a real 27 Yankees live.
Yeah, and Judd Apatow
of
was
course.
the head fucking writer.
Yes, and Judd Apatow helming it all.
Yeah.
So it was,
and he and I, so I've had a falling out with all of those people, but coming back also. So I've been like, with me, they're like, oh, no. And you know what I think that's all about? It's about they don't want to touch me. They don't want to be, if I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing.
It's about, you've demonstrated a million times that you're a crazy drug addict. That's what it's about. Let me tell you something.
And what's the problem?
But you don't seem like that at all now. But you're going to have to prove
It's been a while since I've done drugs, even smoked pot. I was going to ask you about
What about the thing on the sidewalk recently?
Well, that was like 3-4 months ago. Well, that's a long time ago for me, sir.
I got to say, job one, we've got to switch this attitude.
That's a long time.
That is not a long time. That's a short time. That's the first.
It was about 5 months ago.
Okay. As long as we're counting in months, we're so losing this battle.
Yeah.
We got to think long term, like forever.
Yeah.
Like,
by the way, I thought I was smoking pot on the curb with people.
But is this how your mind works? Because you have been.
I'm like, somebody was smoking out of a glass pipe. I said, "Is that pot?" They said, "Yeah," but it wasn't, and they were strangers, and I smoked it, and it was fentanyl. It was fentanyl, and I promptly died. Did you know that? I didn't know that it was fentanyl.
Well,
it's so funny.
There's so many ways I should kick you in the nuts for even posing that as my problem.
Well,
left or right? Let's go right. Let's not roll over this. Let's go right back to don't smoke strangers' pipes.
True. True that. No, I shouldn't have.
Here's my important.
I think I was trying to escape from. By the way, I was escaping from the guy who's here now doing that movie on me. So I was trying to get away because they don't let me do anything, have fun or drink or anything. And I just ran across the street because they were all in a restaurant. I saw these guys gathering around on the curb smoking. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna go smoke some fucking pot. Ran across the street. Like, that's how it sounded. And I sat down, smoked, and died.
And you were escaping your handlers.
If you want to call them handlers, some of them have handled.
You were just escaping reality.
I always am doing that.
Okay, but so that was my question. This is an important question.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because with the 3 or 4 months, 5 months, it was a long time ago. Is that where your mind always is? Like, you really don't ever think this is going to be permanent? It's just a period in the cycle where you're sober, but you just know, and you're not even going to, therefore, fight it that hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so
your
glad
question is so long. I could have said yes very earlier.
Is it true?
Much earlier. Well, yeah, I'm not. I do not. If you're asking, am I going to stay sober for the rest of my life? There's no fucking way. And I would never want to be. Would you?
No, but I don't take
it to the...
No, but would you?
You don't answer my question.
No, but I don't die on the sidewalk.
Okay, that was, it's called the fentanyl mishap.
But it's not
Have you ever had a mishap?
I know this just from when you were at my house. Do you remember that party where you left all that broken glass in the back?
Yeah.
And
I apologize. And I didn't leave it. I threw a beer bottle, which is retarded. But it was into woods. There were tons of woods. I didn't even know it was your prop.
No, there were trees, like we all have trees in our yard. They weren't
like
woods. You were tripping.
Yeah,
so I have a fucking tree or two. So it was
in there.
Woods, yeah. We were deep in the forest by my pool.
It seemed like it to me.
In Bel Air.
Wait,
it was rustic, as it always
was nice.
Anyway, I don't care about that.
Too.
But
yeah.
What? What are you doing?
I have all these notes for you.
Notes?
Oh, I have. I wrote 5 different
I've never had someone
limericks.
Come here with notes.
Well, I wrote some limericks in the car on the way here.
Oh, wow.
You. Yeah.
You know, this isn't Fallon.
What does that have to do with anything? This is like a show where you just try to get to know people. We reminisce.
This is a show where we... Yes, I tried to make it almost or completely exactly like how we would be, and I feel like we've achieved that so far. Yeah. I mean, because I really do like you and care about you, and always thought always thought you were a giant talent. Yeah. And charisma. Yeah. I mean, no matter what you do, people will care about you until the day you die on the sidewalk. No, no, not on the.
God.
And you can laugh at yourself, which is a great.
It's really not funny, but you're right. I did. I was like, well,
Okay, but don't do it again.
Charisma. I was listening to that.
Yes, you
The
have.
Hidden Brain
The
on
what?
the way here.
Okay,
with,
what-
by Shanky Ding Dong Redonkan. The Indian guy on KCR.
His name is what?
Shanky Ding Dong Shamalama Redonkan.
I think
The Indian guy.
I know,
I
but
am Shankar
I feel-
Ding Dong. And he has a whole thing on charisma. I was listening to it on the way up. And it was so interesting because there were different types of charisma.
Oh,
You said
right,
it.
but I thought you said herisma. No. Is that a different variation? You said it.
I messed up. No, charisma.
Maybe that's like a feminine
is what you heard. Yeah. Charisma. Maybe I have a little charisma.
Well, I always thought I was secretly gay, Andy.
Yeah,
That's,
me too. I thought you
if
were
anybody
too.
reads gay, it's me.
It really is. But you've never thought about that.
Oh, I thought about it. I've certainly never been tempted to do it, but people
You thought like, what would it be like? And then you get grossed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand that.
Just
if
like-
I thought about it, I'd get grossed out. I don't think about it. I just go for it.
But you're like the ancient Romans.
So.
In many ways. You wear a cape, a cloak. The Roman civilization did not make a large, nor the Greeks, nor Alexander the Great, the Macedonian. They did not make a giant, strong, bold line between what we would call gay and heterosexual sex.
It was just sex.
It was just sex, and it was just if you're cute. And Alexander the Great, I don't think would have thought himself gay.
Yeah.
He was a Streisand fan. we know that. But other than that, so am I, and I'm not gay.
Yeah.
But his lovers that we know of were his generals.
And you really don't know if you're gay because you never tried it. You never went for it. It was so wrong to you. It was so like, you can't do it. You can't do it. It's so wrong on every level. Politically, you're very political, right?
I've read that about myself.
Yeah. I had a lot about that in here.
But okay.
But you know what I mean? You can't be gay. You're not. You won't allow yourself.
But I feel like you're shading this more toward the more current view, which is that it's more of a social construct. And I am of the opinion that no, I couldn't be more supportive of anyone who wants to be whatever they want to be.
Yeah.
But there also is a default setting for humans, which is built into our biology because that's how we make babies.
Yeah.
And nature wants us to do one thing above all, make babies.
Yeah, right.
And we can't make one, Andy.
We can try. No, I'm just kidding. But you remind me of like Jack Parr and who's the one I'm thinking of?
That's some compliment.
Alan. What was his
Steve
name?
Allen.
Steve Allen. Did you like him?
Steve Allen was my original mentor when
in real life.
In real life, yeah.
You knew him?
Oh, very well.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Wow, yeah, you really embodied
Yes,
him.
For people who don't remember, I don't remember. He was the host of The Tonight Show.
He was the original.
Yes.
I was like, there was an audience here.
Yeah,
There's
right.
no one here. Why do you don't let anyone
That's
be in the room?
Genius of this.
But I'm
It's
acting like there is. There's
us.
no one here.
It's just us.
It's frightening almost.
That's good. But he was the original.
Yes, the number one.
When
the original to The Tonight Show. He was the original Johnny Carson.
In the 50s. I wasn't born when it started.
Right. That's what I was at.
Right. He passed the torch to this guy, Jack Parr. Passed it to Johnny in the early 60s, and he lasted 30 years, and then Jay Leno, and that's the history of The Tonight Show. But Steve Allen, this is the 80s. So he had long passed when he was host of The Tonight Show. He did have other talk shows, but he never achieved the kind of success with the talk show outside of those first few years when he invented it, that Johnny did, that Leno did. He was kind of, by the...
What did he do?
He did everything, He was a jack of all trades, which was part of his problem. He was a songwriter, and he was a poet, and he wrote 1 million books, and he did Vegas and stand-up, and
so cool.
But it was
kind of political. So you really are like him.
and not political. Did you know the average employer has to sort through something like 250 resumes for one job opening? 250. At that point, you're not hiring, you're speed reading people's life stories. Let's see. Worked at Chili's, knows Excel, hobbies include team player. Fantastic. Well, if you're hiring, here's good news. You can now review all of these resumes and applications faster thanks to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter has a new feature that instantly shows you the most interested qualified candidates first. And today, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/random. Their matching technology helps find qualified candidates fast, and the ones who are actually interested in the job rise to the top. Imagine that. People who want the job applying for the job. And candidates can even tell you in their own words why they want to work with you, which means you get a sense of personality before you're stuck in a 45-minute interview about where they see themselves in 5 years. Cut through the standard and get to the standouts with ZipRecruiter. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/random. That's ZipRecruiter.com/random. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
But you're not political, but you have political views.
Well, I'm very political.
Yeah. Oh, you are? Okay.
You've ever
So, like,
seen my show?
am I allowed to ask who you voted for? Who did you vote for?
Oh, God, you know nothing about me.
I don't.
Oh, that's so
because
interesting.
I'm not political because I'm like dumb politically.
Because you're passed out on the sidewalk is why you're not political. That's why.
So there is someone here. I heard someone laugh
which is like
behind one of those
my worst
columns.
That is my worst demographic, by the way. But
that guy who laughed.
But that's hysterical. Yeah. No, the show is very.
He just crapped on you. Whoever laughed.
The show is very political.
But your other show, this one's not.
Right. This one's not, exactly. No. This is why I did this one, so it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, so you can listen up.
If it goes there, it goes there.
Yeah. I'm not political, so I was trying to, like, I'm asking you to teach me.
I will.
What's going on. Like,
I will.
So Trump,
Okay, here's how I think of Trump. Yeah. He is a corrupt...
And don't forget I had that thing with his daughter on Jimmy Kimmel.
What do you mean a thing?
I touched her thigh like that, her bare thigh on Jimmy Kimmel. And it was a big controversy.
Ivanka?
Yeah, Ivanka.
What year was this?
It was before he was president. Otherwise, he would have kicked me out of the country. He would have.
And you were sitting next to her on the couch?
Yeah, because I was the first guest, and she came on, and I wanted to stay.
Right, but you're supposed to stay.
Yeah, I think
you moved down the couch.
Yeah, I moved down the couch. Yeah, and I was right next to her calf.
But
and I just
did something prompt you touching her? Like
they were shimmering.
Oh, they were just there.
No, but she had like this makeup that had glitter. And I'm like, why are your legs calling to me? And they were shimmering,
right.
and
I thought maybe it
down.
came up in conversation or it was a joke. But you're saying no, just like an animal.
They were shimmering,
just like an animal,
like a raccoon to a shiny object. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, as long as we got that straight.
Oh yes.
Just that.
And then the.
Okay, you can't do that, Andy. You can't.
Tell me all the things I can't do.
You can't do that. You can't.
What else, Dad?
Okay.
If you had me when you were 10. I didn't know you were 10 years older than me.
Did you have
I thought we were the same age, like the exact same.
Did you have a rough upbringing? Can we blame it on that?
Yes, actually, it was rough in that my dad was in the military. I think you know this. He was a lieutenant commander on a submarine in the Navy. And so we moved almost every year. Every year.
That is tough.
Yeah, that makes it tough. But it makes me like, I have to be on. You know, if I'm going to be friends with anyone, I had to, and they'd all come to me. So I was a constant, I didn't want an audience. I always was the person that, who's this little faggot?
Right.
And then I had to be like, hey guys, I'm the new guy.
Right.
And it was
that's interesting.
Horrific. Like every time I'd be plopped into a new school, I was petrified.
And it was all over the country?
All over, and Yugoslavia. Because I lived in Yugoslavia when I was 12.
What part of Yugoslavia?
Zagreb, outside of Zagreb.
Oh, that's Croatia.
Now it is.
Yeah.
Well, remember, they've been through a bunch since then. Since I was 12, it was Yugoslavia. when I was 12.
Yeah.
1976 and 77.
Were they nice? I think they were with the Nazis in the war. if I don't,
There was a
if I'm not mistaken, not
No,
holding,
it was-
not
it-
holding
no,
a grudge
you know,
forever,
Tito-
Croatia, but I mean,
Tito was the...
Tito was Yugoslavia.
But that's where I was.
Yes, I understand.
In Yugoslavia, it was Yugoslavia at the time, and Tito was the president, not the dictator. He was the president. And then it all got bunched up. And before I was there, it was Serbia-Croatia,
Yes.
Herzegovina. I learned about it when
Yugoslavia
I was there 1 year.
was a
year.
quilt of 6 different countries. There was where Melania is from, Slovenia. Luka Doncic, also from Slovenia. And there was
Well, that's interesting. And was I touching Melania's daughter's leg?
No, Melania is not Ivanka's mother.
Oh, okay. Well, they have the same kind of name.
Start at the beginning. The president is this guy, Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah.
He was a game show host. And
No,
then-
he wasn't.
The Apprentice.
Oh, that's right. Now you're really crappy. It was a game show.
Yeah. But, that's where America is. And, we have a complicated relationship, both myself and the country.
Do you think you would ever run for president?
Of course not.
Because you would be afraid to lose?
First
or
of all,
because you don't want to be the president?
I don't want to be. I'm too old to be.
You're not too old.
70? Okay.
Is that too old?
Okay.
And why do you look so young, given that you drink and smoke so much pot? Want to hear one of my limericks? Because it has to do with that.
Yes, I do.
Let's do one.
Yes. You've spent all this time on that? See?
Oh, here's something a note about me that my teeth aren't in the middle of fixing them, so that's why I'm not smiling a lot. I'm going like this because my teeth literally, if I smile, it looks like the before picture in the dental implants commercial. You know those commercials before and after? Before dental implants, they look like this. I'm not going to show them.
Yeah.
And then after, they look all nice and white.
See, this is why we have to get you working to fill your hours with doing something constructive.
I'm just talking. You know what I need to construct are my fucking teeth. I need dental implants.
Well,
okay, but here's the thing.
Get something going.
He was and quickly. Okay, once was a man named Bill Maher. Quickly became quite the star. He was politically pointed, and he drank and jointed, and had to trade in his car for a bar. That one's okay. Okay.
It was off to a great start.
Yeah, Bill Maher was a politics schmooze who loved his pot and booze. When asked by Dick if he could have a slick, he said, 1 lump or 2. Bill Maher knew the Andy Dick dance and asked him on his show by chance while Bill drank and smoked. Andy just joked and surprisingly never took it out of his pants. That one doesn't, that's just, it's a joke on me, really. But that was kind of
Andy.
clever, right?
It is.
And
we
Andy,
have to, you can't give in to the haters and the people who just always want to find something, and people who frankly just don't have a sense of humor. Yeah. And most people do. They
do.
Here's another thing I'm sure you missed. First of all, one thing before. Biden, he was the president before Trump, and he was like super old. And that was the big issue in the campaign. The big issue. Yeah, you knew this.
No, but no, because I don't know politics. But every time he would talk or whatever, I'm like, God, that guy, how is he running the country? Then it had to be explained to me that he's not. All the people under him are running it.
Well,
he was just a weird, old man puppet. Like one of the guys in the balcony of the Muppets, those 2 old men in the balcony. He was one of them. And he couldn't even talk.
Well, Andy, there's truths in this pile of dirt you just dumped on my driveway. There's a few little nuggets I could dig at.
At least it wasn't broken glass this time.
Believe me, it was one of those things where I was like, you know what? A guy named Dick made a dick move, and everybody already thinks he's a dick, and now I do too, and I never thought about it again.
I'm trying to apologize and make up.
No,
It's been so many
no,
years.
I'm just saying, and that lasted like a week, and ever since then, it never in my brain. I knew that you were a guy who was trying to get better, and you know, people have, you know, like, it kind of breaks my heart a little when I hear you say, you know, like, no, please, I'm never gonna not go back to the drugs, because you know it's a Russian roulette, and at one point,
I know, you're right.
Yeah.
But it's not that I'm gonna go back to the drugs. I don't want to. I do have a thing in my head and a promise to myself to not go back to any white powder, any white powder, because that was the thing. I saw white powder, I thought it was cocaine. Not cocaine. It can be fentanyl. It can be meth.
Right.
It can be a lot of different things. We crushed up.
So what are you going to stick to?
Now, what is this?
Pot.
Yeah, I can smoke that. I'm allowed to do whatever I want, by the way.
I feel, well, of course you are allowed. You're 60. I just,
Exactly.
I mean, I feel like a terrible enabler, but it's like, please, if it's not me, I mean, like you couldn't get pot somewhere.
I can't.
Sure, if you want to, you know what, if you just would stick to pot. But here's what I'm saying is like, it seems to me as we're doing something now, I'm enjoying myself immensely. I think okay, so, but see, this isn't an issue for me. I enjoy life. You,
me too.
Okay, but if you can enjoy
people's
life,
chagrin.
But if you,
I enjoy life.
Okay,
they're the
but
one.
if you can enjoy life like this, then why smoke somebody's fucking crack pipe? You know what I mean?
That was a mistake because I was trying to get away from those people I was with.
The only way to do it was to smoke a stranger's pipe.
Well, I just wanted to go smoke some pot. I really thought it was pot. I didn't know that we were in this world of. I had heard this was like fentanyl is kind of new, and I didn't know you could smoke fentanyl. I thought fentanyl was an injection.
It's about as new as knowing Biden was old is new. You don't know anything.
You're right.
You're like
I don't try to.
You're
know
like the guy in the movie. Remember the Peter Sellers movie, Being There?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, yes.
You could. That's you see, like
that is a good idea.
For you to redo.
I love Peter Sellers.
That is actually a brilliant idea.
It is a good fucking.
Do you remember that movie? It was so celebrated,
and that's my favorite actor of all time.
It's so iconic, and you could do that.
I remember seeing it as a kid and not liking it. Like, it was boring, but
I mean, I think the only thing that could stop this from being a big hit is insurance. See, can you get in?
Funny that you say that.
Can you get in?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay,
and
you have to work on.
We're working on that. Just me getting bonded and
You have to rehabilitate your reputation.
I know.
And then you can get. But people.
That's why I'm doing your goddamn fucking show, dude.
Well, this is the Rehab show. We rehab people here all the time.
You do?
Yes, I love doing it.
Like who?
Armie Hammer. Roseanne, Kathy Griffin, Charlie Sheen.
Well, how did you
anybody who's
Kathy?
like?
You mean like because they got ousted by by people.
We call it canceled now, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yes,
canceled,
when you were around, it was ousted. I don't know if you know that, kids. I go, oh my God, I hope I'm not going to get ousted.
was that the term back then?
No,
oh my God.
No,
I think I just came up with it.
It's actually better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but you're right. Canceled is the term.
Canceled, and
the thing is that they have tried so hard to cancel me. I'm uncancelable.
Well, if you can't work, you are canceled. I mean, if you can't do the movie you want to do, that's kind of the definition.
You're right. But I'm working on that.
Okay.
Right here in this fucking seat. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. And
I'm glad you let me. You know how many people won't?
No. Well, of course.
Yes.
Again, well, that's what cancellation means.
I know. But I'm not fully canceled. That's my point.
Not fully. And
the door's cracked open a little bit, and I will slip my scrawny ass in there. I love making you laugh.
I love it too. I love making you laugh. It's why I love this show. I just sit here and laugh with people.
So good. But so wait, who was your last guest or your last couple? The one you can think of right off the top of your head.
Pope Francis.
Not the actual.
No, he's not even a pope anymore.
Oh, but you had him.
But I did. Oh. Yes, Andy, the Pope is sitting right there.
Well, you never
He had
know.
to put his hat down. It kept hitting the ceiling. But no, I mean we have. It's called Club Random. It's could be anybody. Ziggy Marley was here last week. That's who was here last week.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And he must have been speaking of smoking pot. I'm allowed to smoke pot.
No, he didn't do it.
Oh, he didn't? Is he
we
sober?
Which was one of the fascinating things about that interview, because no, apparently it's a in the Rasta tradition, because it's quasi-religious.
Yeah.
You know, therefore, like, you don't do it like just with anybody in any situation.
It's having fun.
I even said to him, if I join the religion, will you do it with me? But he didn't take me up on that offer.
No.
I guess they're not that desperate for converts to Rasta. But
well, what would you have to do?
I guess
you might have to give up a baby.
It would be like, you know, a Catholic, you know, just sitting around and taking communion. You know, which is
yeah. Were you taking communion? No, I'm Rastafarian. Wait. Are you hardcore Catholic?
I'm hard. That's all I am.
Well, that's because I'm on the show. But wait a minute. Do you go to church still?
No, I'm the world's most famous atheist, you moron.
Oh, I forgot.
Jesus Christ.
I know. My memory is slipping. I'll tell you that.
Or if you ever knew. I'm not insulted because you don't know about
I
anything.
know,
You don't
I
know
don't.
about
I
anything.
won't even remember it.
I mean,
if you
I had
insulted.
the Hawk Tuah girl on. She knew more.
Who? The Hawk 2.
You don't know who the Hawk Tuah girl is?
No. Did she go?
Yeah, she was.
She spit on someone.
Well, she described it, and it went viral, and she just became this enormous celebrity for 10 minutes. She was talking about, you know, I mean, it's sad in a way because.
Why?
Well, because.
Did she spit on you?
No.
Who did she hawk to?
No, she did not. She just described how you needed to do the spitting sound to do a good blowjob. And what was sad is that we turned kids out of high school and they have no other skills than knowing how to suck a dick. I mean, it's just, we've let our children down. You've got kids, right?
Yeah, and grandkids.
Grandkids, isn't that something? How old are the grandkids?
Well, I was just with the littlest. There's 2 grandkids, one coming in a few months.
Oh.
Out of my daughter. Can you say that phrase, out of my daughter?
Well,
So
I would assume, yeah.
They're all girls. All my grandkids are girls.
And they're little?
Yeah, there's one of them's about 1 or 2, and one of them's between 1 and 1, between 0 and 1. Well, do I have to know their fucking exact age? I have 3.
They're still
1 2 and a half, 1 coming.
They're still babies.
Yeah, they're little babies.
So you have babies, and then your kids.
I can bunt kick the middle one real good.
And do you take the kind of special glee that we see so often? I'm asking sincerely that we see so often in American and anywhere around the world. People, grandkids.
Yeah,
I mean,
it really
look,
is
as
like
someone
that.
who never got married and hasn't been anywhere near.
That's what I get sad for you about, because you are missing out. I actually could cry because it really is the sweetest fucking thing. No, you don't. For real. You know, when my granddaughter sees me and any of the 2 right now and the 3rd one coming, she immediately beams up, smiles, and will even laugh. And there's nothing better.
Did you have that with your kids as well as the grandkids?
Yeah, I still have that with my kids.
Really?
But usually they're laughing at me.
but
no, I have that. My kids and
they're all good relations?
Yeah. But there's been a...
So they don't... Yeah. They don't hold...
They've like, no, he's not even my dad.
They do that?
Never really said that, but it's gotten to that point.
Well, I'm asking, do they distance themselves from you?
They have, yeah.
Publicly?
And one of them is...
Publicly and privately, or just publicly?
Both.
Both?
Yeah. See, in a lot of ways, you're lucky you never had kids, but I would say it's way luckier to have.
It depends on your personality. I mean, there's no...
But you have the personality that a kid needs. This fucking, America, and every kid in America needs you. You need, you're not,
Andy,
you're only 70. It's about, it is the cutoff point. You can still get a hot young girl who's smart, cool, young, and young to you would be 40.
I have it. And she doesn't want kids either, so it's great. No.
What about adopting
Lots of
nice little black kid?
Oh.
I don't know what's funny. That is so racist. I have a black boyfriend you could adopt.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I have people I see, but can I tell you something? Can we talk about sexuality a little bit in terms of my sex life in terms of my dick being dead. Now, is that happening to you because my dick is dead? I can't even masturbate. So I'm looking at those ads they have for testosterone boosting and shit like that. Do you do that?
No, of course not.
Well, I have to do some fucking thing or give up sex altogether.
No, I just think sometimes you need a reboot. First of all, you need to get clean. I guess you are now, right?
Yeah.
Don't you notice?
And I'm not taking medication.
I mean, good. Because,
None, except baby aspirin, because they say it's good for our hearts.
You do know that the illegal street drugs you did, there's always what? I accidentally did the fentanyl. Okay.
I wasn't doing illegal stuff. I wasn't running around in tents while there was.
Andy,
I did go to
Let's not have a debate on whether you did drugs in your past. Okay, let's just okay. So, but there's always a counterpart that's the legal version. There's you can go to the MacArthur Park and get the
that's where the blue tent.
What do you call it? Horse, the white lady. Is that what you call it? That's what we do down at the white lady down at the station. Were you a slave to the white lady?
The heroin.
But
you want some heroin?
I mean, cocaine is Adderall. They
don't even have cocaine anymore. Why is that? This is when I need you.
Who doesn't?
As a political type person, because that's what you are, a political type person.
Exactly.
You're not.
No, you're on the money.
Yeah, you're a political type person.
Right.
You know what's up. And you've already told me because I asked you, you're not going to run for anything, which I think that's ridiculous. I think you should. You'd be helping us.
I might run for the door if you touch my calf like you did Ivanka, but that's it.
Oh, see, so I'm not allowed to touch people. So I know there's a bunch of rules.
None of us are allowed to touch people.
I think that's weird.
Well, it's not weird.
Yeah, it is.
It's not weird.
I think that we should be able to hug. I hugged
but it has to be both.
Producer.
It has to. Okay.
Both of them, the male one and the female one.
And
because we're friendly, we're normal human beings.
Yes, and we're processing the claims now. Anyway, Andy, it has to be a.
Where do I sign?
It has to be a.
God damn it!
It has to be.
I'll sign with my dick, you bastard.
It has to be a mutual thing.
No, I know. I know what you mean. I know that. I guess. You're right.
But
honestly,
I see what
you mean. You're right.
Let me just say this. I have heard people make the case. I'm not going to name names, but
it's not me.
But it's not you.
Okay.
But I've heard people who have been accused of being way too handsy on the set, shall we say?
Yeah.
And the excuse I've heard more than once is, "I'm a hugger," and I always just want to say to them, you know what? Let's try this experiment. If they hug you first. Then feel free to hug.
Yeah.
And let's see how that works. If you're not always the one initiating.
That's a good one, because if somebody hugged me first, I'd be weirded out. Because nobody hugs me.
But that's what you're doing to them.
But I see what you're saying. If somebody hugged me, I'd be weirded the fuck out. But I don't.
I think we're making so much progress.
But that's the thing, is that people come to me with open arms now. You're both of them. We're like... I hope. Did I jump up on you?
Okay. We like you.
Thank you.
I don't.
Do you need a hug?
You know what? I don't need shit. This show that I do, this podcast, I do it because it's doing great, and I do it because I love it. So I wouldn't ever have anybody here I don't really want to talk to. Yeah. I don't need. I'm playing with the.
Cool that you have me. I really appreciate
house money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know, and you have a bunch of it. You do. Well, you do. We're sitting in his guest house, which is bigger than the fucking.
No, it's not. This is not
sober living that I'm living.
This is not.
I'm living in a sober living.
Oh, I had a great.
Oh wait, no, I'm not.
I had another great idea for you.
Yeah.
Besides redoing Being There,
which is so good.
You would be perfect.
And my director's in the other room. He's gonna.
You have to
wrote that down.
Demonstrate your sobriety first. But here's my other idea. You've heard about Mickey Rourke lately.
Know what happened now, because he and I used to hang on a minute. Let me tell you a couple stories about him. He and I had a fucking great time in the 90s and right up into the 2000s. He was a very good. I love that fool.
I did.
And he was in my apartment in, I think, downtown LA or West Hollywood, and he was banging some girl behind my couch. And I was watching TV, and I remember him getting up from behind my couch going, "I'm almost done," and going back down. And
okay, that wasn't your apartment. It was Mel's Diner. And it was in all the papers, so I don't know.
No. He's kidding about that. But what happened to him? Was something bad?
He was Joe Biden's running mate. And
No,
Biden,
he wasn't.
I can tell you anything.
I know, because
You know.
I don't know anything. I believe everything you say.
All right. After the spaceships landed, here's what happened.
What?
Biden pulled out of the race because they said, we need somebody younger. Then Mickey Rourke.
He did not.
No,
try.
Mickey got, he was living in a house that was not a good-looking house. Not a good
He's
looking.
not doing
And he was
his
photographed
his best.
not looking well.
Well, he's older. He's not looking. He's looking
Coming
worse
to
than
the
both.
door.
We look good.
And there was a story, and I think he refuted it. I guess somebody started a GoFundMe so that he wouldn't get thrown out of this shitty house he was in.
Oh.
And he said, I don't need your money. And he got thrown out of the house because apparently
Anyways.
he did.
Oh.
My idea, you and Mickey Rourke,
I love him. I'll do it in half a second.
start a band, something in the sidewalks.
God. What was that movie he did that's one of my favorite movies ever? But not Barfly. What is it? No.
9.5 weeks.
Oh, he was in that.
Pope of Greenwich Village.
Both of them. And then there was another one about a bar with that girl.
News Radio.
That's not a movie.
Oh, that's you.
Hi. Mickey
I knew
Rourke.
that. I was testing you.
Barfly, not Barfly. We have to look this up. Mickey Rourke.
Well, Mickey had a great.
He was nominated for an Oscar.
His debut was in Diner.
No, it was the one, the punching one.
The punching one.
Okay.
9.5 weeks.
Mickey Rourke.
Wow, so many firsts. The first.
Mickey Rourke movie.
Would it be funny if he got on the phone now? Your phone
Yeah.
thinks that you're calling him.
Yes.
Why
but
don't
he
you
wouldn't.
call him?
I don't have people's numbers anymore. Somebody went in my phone recently.
What do you mean somebody?
I don't know who.
Okay, well.
Done so many fucking movies. They get to the place where, and they meaning even me, where you just do any fucking movies.
But
Somebody
see,
wants to do a movie, you're
Andy,
like, fine, I'll do it.
Here's the difference between you and me.
He was in The Expendables. Remember that? He was in Iron Man 2.
I would never say the sentence.
The Wrestler. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Somebody went into my
Wrestler.
phone. Who? This is such a personal, private, important thing. Your phone.
But I'm not like you. If you want to look at my phone,
said-
I'd hand it to you in a half a second.
Why?
If you
Don't.
ask, because you asked.
Don't do that. And,
Now I want you to look at it.
But how can you have nobody's
Why
numbers?
don't you look go to right to my
How
photos?
can you keep? How can you keep?
Want to look at my photos?
How can you keep friendships if you don't have people's numbers?
Maybe sometimes that's how I keep them. I don't know.
Look,
Sometimes people are so afraid.
no,
What
I'm not afraid, and
You're not.
and I really like you, and I would love to give you my burner phone number.
Oh, okay. You have one? Here.
No, it's a
I don't know how to show my pictures. I'm trying to look at. Oh, here. Look through my pictures and see if you find anything fun here.
Okay. Well,
You
that's
just
a man's
scroll
ass.
Anyways, because
Okay. What am I looking for?
I don't know. Just look at any of my pictures.
This is.
Oh, is there a man's ass in there?
No. I mean, there's
Show
a
it.
pregnant lady with a very tall guy,
Oh, that's probably my daughter.
and you-
Okay, now it's just.
and you got
personal.
like a million. This is your daughter. She's married to this very tall guy.
No. Well, my daughter.
Who was that?
That's him. Well, she's sitting down.
No,
She's sitting down.
he's very
Makes-
tall. There they are standing. Okay, all right. So great. You're. I'm so glad that you're
Oh, get that.
proud of your kids. That's important. You want to earn their love again, don't you? Isn't that a big motivation in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that was a big motivation? Okay. No, I'm going to get out these dolls. You show me where you were touched. But you didn't have an abusive childhood, right? I mean, we would say rough, but
Talking
not.
about that, where I was talking. Sometimes I remember when I got my first colonic.
Is that what
The
turned
guy
you?
in the back laughs on all the weird things. That is real.
Is that
I got
what-
a colonic because allegedly, if you clean out the pipes,
Well, I do it.
you healthier.
Is that
You're
what turned you gay? You liked it?
No. I've never been effed in the B.
Really?
Never.
Now, there's
Never.
a scoop.
I know. But when they put that tube up there to clean me out, I had this weird panic attack. like I freaked out, and it was almost as if, am I having some kind of PTSD flashback type situation for something that happened to me as an infant? Because it had to have been, because I have no memory, and even when it happened, I didn't have a memory.
Well, I mean, Freud and Erickson would say that what happens in the anal stage, which is 0 to 2. I mean, there are stages. This is old book psychology, but I think it's probably still true. Certainly the anal stage, you don't have actual memory of it, but very...
When you're first pooping or something?
Yes, exactly. 0 to 2. Like how that was...
Oh, okay. That makes
how you
sense.
were treated. You know, did your mother let you lie there in your own shit, or did, or, you know...
No, but you know what I think did happen? I think she wiped my butt too hard. Like really trying to clean it. Because she was taking...
Weirdly, I think that too.
Dexedrine. Really? About me or you?
About you.
Jesus Christ. But anyways, she was taking Dexedrine. She was on speed, you know?
How do you know that?
She told me. She was on prescription speed.
When you were born, you think she was high when you were in the womb?
Well, but I was adopted, remember?
You were, I don't. Oh, you were adopted.
I found my biological.
Who were the wolves who raised you? No.
They were good. They're both sad. So laugh it up.
Do you know? Do you know?
Horrible man.
I am.
No, you're not.
Do you know who your real parents are?
Mm-hmm.
You do.
I waited for my mom and dad, who were really my mom and dad because they raised me. They raised me, and then they died, and then I'm like, okay, now can I find out who these other people were?
Can you?
That had me, and I did. I found them.
Was it hard to find?
It was. I had to pay money. I had to get lawyers, and I found my
Really?
mother first.
Lawyer.
And then my mom didn't want to give me the name of my dad because there was something that was involved that was... They can talk about it. I'm not going to talk about what happened how I was conceived or whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can put 2 and 2 together. But then anyway, she finally sent me a letter with an envelope inside the envelope with his name and number on it. I'm like, that's fucking weird. And I called him, and he's my biological. Are you following?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And then I got in touch with him, and he hung up the phone and said, I don't have a son. And hung up. And
Do you think he did it if with any...
No, he didn't know.
He didn't know who you were?
He didn't know he even had.
What?
He didn't know he had any baby.
Oh. So it wasn't...
She got pregnant, didn't tell him, went to an whole other state, all the way across the country, from one state to another.
He didn't hang up...
Had me, and then never told him ever. I was the first one to say, hi, I'm your son. Can you believe, not put yourself in his shoes.
Yeah.
He hung up. I don't know what you're talking about. He has a Texas. He's from Texas. Fuck you. I don't know who you... Can you believe that? It's so real and true.
Well, I mean, it's a terrible way to handle it, but...
Well, he didn't know, and he thought it was a joke.
No,
It's not a terrible way. He's going to go, oh, let me hear more.
That doesn't sound like he thought it was a joke to me. That sounds like he thought, I'm an old coot, and I got this comfortable life, and I don't need this big complication.
Yeah, that might be it.
I mean, maybe I fucked up.
You might be right, because I think she did tell him.
If I fucked up 60 years ago, sorry, I don't even know that guy anymore. Okay, that was
anymore. He never did.
Okay, no, I'm talking about himself.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
right.
I don't remember who 18-year-old.
Yeah, and she was 16 and he was 18.
Okay,
yeah, it
so,
was. You're right.
I'm sorry.
They were the kids. They were kids.
Sorry.
They had me.
Right. Sorry.
And that's how you know I had good genes, because they were young. well, I'm a good,
but
you know,
at least he didn't hang up because it was you.
Right.
He just hung up because it was somebody. Yeah. It could have been anybody. Corey Feldman could have called him and he would have hung up. I'm sorry.
No. How's he doing?
I was going to say, he's not certainly in the category of you and Mickey Rourke. He's actually quite successful.
He's doing good.
Yeah, but I think a band like that, of people like that, could do very well.
Yeah.
You, Mickey Rourke, anybody else?
What instrument would you play?
I'm not in the band. No, I'm not.
I would play.
I'm not
Where's
music.
my little thing? Because I have a.
Oh my God! Look at you.
Well, I have an instrument.
Who Who knew that you would be the most prepared guest we've ever had?
They would take my briefcase away.
What do you want? Wait.
I play the slide whistle.
Yeah, I'm glad they took it away. No, I mean, I love the slide whistle. Who doesn't? I mean, to me, it's just Enya, Yanni, and the slide whistle, and I'm out. Anything else, I'm like, well, maybe
They didn't say Enya. I was just listening to Enya.
Really? What do you listen to Enya?
I love Enya.
Enya is they're very talented.
There
there are some
there was
things.
something on her.
Who knows? it's very. No, some of it is very.
She lives in a castle. This is what I saw. I subscribe or whatever to her Instagram. Her real Instagram.
Oh, so you're on Instagram and you know who Enya is?
Well, I love Enya. She's great. And
so she
lives in a castle by herself, never married. No, she's like you. Oh my dude. Oh my God. You and Enya. Oh my fucking Jesus and dear Lord. Sorry to take your name in vain, but please, dear God, please, in the Catholic Church, if you could, if I'm an ordained minister, I could marry you. Please let me marry Bill Maher and Enya.
Is Enya Irish?
Yes.
I'm Irish.
I'm getting chills up all the way up my back.
No, I mean, that's not...
Dude, she lives in a castle that she owns. She lives with 30 cats.
Yeah.
Do you like cats?
No, that doesn't sound
Well, you're going to
good.
have to deal with the cats. She's still beautiful.
Nick Cage.
And she lives in a castle that she owns, like you.
Well, first of all, a castle...
Think about it. I'm not telling you to answer. I want you to think about it, dude. This is actually a really great idea. On the way here, and for no reason, Enya came into my Instagram, and I was looking, I'm like, what's going on with her? I went nuts on her music.
Maybe we were here to put good ideas in each other's minds, But I think mine are better. I think you being there.
Well, then I'll marry Enya.
Is a great comeback.
I'll move into the castle.
But no, you got to commit.
Is the show over yet? Because I have to pee anyway. I can hold it.
How long can you hold it, or do you want to?
20 minutes.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Well,
what else do you want to talk?
I'm just interested in you. What's your day like? Now that you're
I'm
sober.
living. See, I can never know who I'm allowed to talk about. You know what I mean? Based, because of them. But I live with. Well, like I'm living with an ex, who I'm actually married to.
A woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like women.
My second baby mama.
Oh, cool.
She doesn't like that phrase.
Right.
Or that title.
Sure.
Second baby mama. And first of all, baby mama alone.
Not good.
And then second baby mama. Like, you're really crapping. Like, she's my wife. How do you like that? Do you like that? Does she like that? Who knows? You can't call them anything. Am I right about that?
Well, no.
You can't say anything.
Well, you can say...
She's the one I love the most. Okay, I can say that, which I really do. I do love her.
Oh, really? I think that's your soulmate.
Probably one of them. Are you allowed to have me?
Well, that sort of negates the point.
Well, you're one of my soulmates. Comedic, not sexually.
No, but we're basing that on a very brief amount of intercourse, social intercourse. What do you think I meant? But any woman who gets with you is going to know that sometimes. Yeah, I was fascinated to hear you say you never had sex in the naughty place.
Never.
See, when I think gay, that's what I think. Sex in the naughty place.
And you don't think of me when you think gay. Don't think of me.
No,
because I'm not. No.
Fuck no.
Dude,
Jesus Christ.
Just shut up. No, I'm serious. Don't think that.
I don't.
I'm a top. Have you heard that?
Oh, you wish I thought that.
Yeah, well.
No,
okay.
But so that just leaves oral. I guess that's enough, huh?
I have done that. They want it.
But everybody.
I don't even want it to be done to me.
It has to be done right, or it's just not worth it, is what I would say on that.
I guess.
That would be my pronouncement.
I'm trying to stop you. I'm trying to help you out. No.
That is my pronouncement on blowjobs. It has to be done right,
So
or it's not worth doing
There
at
are
all.
any girls out there that can do it right.
That's not what
It's kind of how it sounds. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but it's not because I'm arrogant. It's just because we all have our own
I remember some of your girlfriends. I'm not
Preference.
going to get into it.
preference. I think, no, everyone in the world has the right to think the same way. And I think everybody else does think the same way. Like,
I don't think so.
I think people get
Like,
with,
I don't like a blowjob, and you do.
No.
You just said, I don't.
Okay,
I
but
don't.
I'm just saying
You know
it-
why I don't? Because I had so many in high school. So many. Everybody was sucking my dick.
Really?
All the time.
Men
Everybody.
and girls?
Yes.
Really? You were that popular?
If that's what the word you want to use.
Well, it's certainly a word that would not apply to me in high school. No one was sucking my dick.
Well, it's popular. Is that, I don't know if that, I just,
Yes,
I was very
I-
sexual. That's the word I would use. I was very sexual. I was looking for it. I wanted people to suck my dick.
Oh, of course. Again, all do. But what I'm saying is, like, some people.
You weren't popular?
No.
I was popular, but only because, like I told you before, I was plopped in I was accidentally popular. That's what I was
even-
trying to get to earlier. Every time I moved to a new city, a new state, I was the new guy, and they're like, who's that guy? So I was like, accidentally popular.
But that's even.
Do you understand?
I do. It's more. It's even.
Like, okay, suck my dick.
It's even more
I had
impressive
the
that you
captain
that
of
you,
the football team sucking my
you
dick.
got strangers to do it. Like you think, if you're in the school system since.
I don't like the word strangers, but like it's like new friends. We were all kids. We were all young, teenagers.
I think there is a difference between even just our 10-year difference. I think there is a difference between me in high school in the early 70s and you in the early 80s. I do. I think there was a lot more of this kind of stuff.
There was.
Yeah, I think I
I would think there was a lot more in the early 70s.
If they were not inviting me. I mean.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
Were you like short and little and diminutive little kid?
No,
Were you
I
like a
was
little kid?
I was average like I am now, just 5'8".
But then you just weren't very sexual. I was very sexual. My libido was high and I was looking for it.
I was
I was a
beyond-
magnet. I think I smelled like a pheromone.
I was beyond sexual. It was just all happening with my hand in my bedroom.
See, I didn't learn how to masturbate. A guy had to teach me how to masturbate.
That's preposterous.
It's real.
I was doing it.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. I didn't even know there was such a thing as coming.
A friend
said, let me show you, let me show you, let me show you. I'm doing it to you. Look, ghost-like. And then I'm like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what was that? That happened to me.
Boy,
Like, oh, okay. And that was in high school.
the way these AI videos make it look like you're jerking me off, it's just ridiculous, folks. And, you don't know what's real, folks. That's all I'm saying. Have you heard about the war?
Did you see that? Yes, I heard of it.
You did?
I saw those drones.
You heard?
Are those real? Yes, I know. I saw those drones on the way here. I saw all those drones. How they make a whole like sword? There was all these different swords. How do they do that? The Chinese. Well, it's the Chinese, and then is that political?
Neither one of us needs the trouble. Great to see you.
So good to see you.
Thank you. Give me a hug.
All
right.
So much, buddy.
Now, remember all the things I said today.
No.
We made a lot of progress.
We did, didn't we?
And those lyrics are hysterical. I mean, it just shows
I'll read you the final.
when you like have something to do with your mind, you can do great things. Imagine if you put this energy into a script. You should go home and watch Being There,
Yeah, you're right.
the old Peter Sellers movie, and then start thinking about
You're right.
how you could redo
There was
it.
a couple other ones, but they might.
Those were.
They
You
were
have a
good.
real gift for that.
I just wrote them in the car.
Club Random.
Now, can I have this cup?
Yes, you can have it. It's $5. No, I'm kidding.
You're the best, buddy.
Club Random.